Hi, I'm Kathryn Marper. I just want to keep him safe, but I know I can't be with him every minute of the day. So I decided that I'd have to find a way to teach him about the bad people. That's the thing about parenting though, isn't it? You know that there's these lessons that you need to teach him, but you don't know when. And then suddenly the moment arises and you think, bang, this is it. This is my chance. And that happened to us today. There was this article in your Sunday papers about sex tourism, with this picture of Paul Gadd all kitted out as Gary Glitter. And Joshua, he peeped over my shoulder and he said, "Who's that, Mummy?" So I covered the picture. I covered Gary Glitter's evil fucking face so he couldn't hurt our boy. And I thought, no, that's wrong. Teach him. Keep him safe. So I uncovered the picture, and Joshua, he thought it was a game. So he said, "Peekaboo, funny man." But I stayed really, really calm, and I said, "Joshua, that is not a funny man. That man is evil. If you ever see anybody like that, you run away, okay?" But it was still the wrong lesson. Because Joshua, he's safe from Paul Gadd, isn't he? I mean, he's never been into little boys, has he? So while Joshua was having his nap, I went online and I found this website about paedophiles with their pictures. And then when Joshua woke up, I said, "Let's play a game. I'm going to show you some pictures of bad men, and I want you to remember their faces." But I got it wrong. I never should have said it was a game, because it's not, is it? And Joshua, he was giggling and it wasn't working, so I thought, no, he needs to associate these faces with pain. It's like Pavlov's dogs. So I made him look at the photos, and then I pinched him hard. Well, he didn't like that, obviously, so it wasn't working, and he was squirming and he wasn't looking at the photos, and it just wasn't working. So I got his car seat and I strapped him in and I held his head straight so that he had to look at the photos. And well, then I thought, if we're gonna do this, well, pinching doesn't really cut it, does it? So I lit a match and I held it to his hand while he looked at the photos. And he was crying, and I was crying too, of course. But once he'd looked at all the photos, I put ice on his hand and I bandaged it up, and he cheered up really quickly. So I think it's okay. In the end, I think that he has learned his lesson and he is safer than ever now. So I think it's okay. Really. You're not saying anything. Why aren't you saying anything?